We are so back, okay? I'm not about to play. I got a lot of shit to say, okay? I know y'all miss me and I missed y'all too. Yesterday, I had took a nap. And I love a good nap, especially between the hours of 2 to 5. Ooh, it's good nap time. And I woke up and I felt so refreshed. I felt energized. I was able to continue my day, just happy and, just full of excitement, okay, after that nap. And it made me think to myself that I wasn't always like that. You know what I mean? Like, I used to wake up and I would still feel tired. I would still feel drained. I would be calling myself lazy. I would procrastinate still. Like, it was just like, oh, I'm just exhausted. And then I had to realize that I was burnt out. I was in survival mode. Literally, I was in survival mode. That survival mode had me feeling lazy and tired and drained and just not wanting to do anything. Just was like, oh, I would prefer just to go back to sleep. Okay, I just prefer just to sleep this shit away, okay? And it made me think about how many of us women out there are in survival mode. We're in survival mode. We're fighting for our lives on a day-to-day basis. We are in survival mode. And it's kind of sad when you think about it, because a lot of us are never going to come out of survival mode. Look at our parents. Look at our grandparents. Look at our family members. They've been in survival mode forever, and they still out here trying to survive, fighting every day for their lives. And that's not a place you want to be, is in survival mode. You can't get shit done. You can't accomplish the goals that you're setting for yourself because you're still in survival mode. You're constantly moving and moving and moving, and you're being so hard on yourself. And I had to learn not to ever be hard on myself. But I'm trying the best I can. I'm trying the best I can. And a lot of us been in survival mode since we were young. Growing up in those households, a lot of us, things happen to a lot of us growing up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And, like with me, I had my son young, teen mom, 18. I was surviving ever since. It put me in survival mode. Like, I'm fighting to take care of myself, fighting to take care of my son, fighting to just live, make a decent living. You know what I mean? And it made me think to myself, like, man, it's so many of us that are in survival mode. We're not able to be feminine and girly and womanly and, tap into that other side because we're too busy happening to be strong. I don't want to be one of God's strongest soldiers. I am exhausted. Do you understand me? I'm tired. I don't want to be just surviving. I want to live. It's time for us to start living, y'all. We coming up out of survival mode this year. And so I had to realize, like, what can I change about myself so I won't be stuck in survival mode, right? And the things that I had to realize was that the problems that I was having, I have to find solutions to them immediately. I have to solve my problems. I'm not looking for nobody else to solve my problems for me. No, I'm going to find solutions to whatever problems I'm having. Like, I was having problems finance wise. I didn't have a lot of money. So what that mean? I need to find a way to make me some more money. My credit was bad. Couldn't get shit. I had to find a way to fix my credit, and I did. I started finding the solutions to all the problems and what had me mentally burnt out. Like, it started fucking with my mental heavy. And I know a lot of us out there going through that shit right now, or was going through it at one point. It fucks with your mental. Mental health is real, y'all. And this is why so many people are going through mental issues, having mental breakdowns. You know what I tell my son? It's two important things in this lifetime that you gotta always keep control of: your finances and your mental. Always your mental. You do not need to lose your mind out here. I know what it feel like to lose my mind. I know what it feel like. A lot of y'all out there done lost your mind a few times. A lot of y'all done probably had friends and family members that took their own lives due to mental health because they were fighting with themselves in the inside. And it all stems back to having solutions to our problems. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like I said before, a lot of that stuff stems from our childhood and things, and not having close relationships with our parents and our family, and things happening to us younger. You got to find a way to heal from that. I ain't saying you got to forget or forgive, but you got to find a way to move on. You got to find a way to move on. Life goes on. It has to. You can't be stuck. We're not being stuck in this 2026. Wake up. Wake up. We are not being stuck anymore. We're not being stuck. And when I do my one-on-one calls with the ladies, you know, the first thing I start talking about is where their mental space is, you know, because I need to understand. I want to understand what's triggering you to feel like you don't love yourself. You know what I mean? It's a mental thing. And then they begin to tell me the problems and the issues and that sort of thing. It starts with family. It starts with friends, lovers, jobs, finances. It's just the common adult shit, you know? And the first thing I tell people is like, man, look, I'm going to be honest with you. As easy as it may sound and as cliche as it may sound, you got to find a way to control your mental health, or it's going to take you under. It's going to take you under. You're going to be so burnt out and so exhausted because your mental health is taking you down. You know, it saddens me because, you know, women want to be confident. We want that confidence. We want to look good. We want to feel good. We want to be able to wake up every day and smile and be full of joy. That's how I like to wake up. That's how I start my day every day, right? And it's so difficult because we got so much shit on our fucking mind all the time. We're constantly moving, trying to get shit done, and still feel like we're not accomplishing a damn thing. That's because you are burnt out and you need some rest. You gotta rest. You got to slow down. It's okay. And a lot of times I know we look at social media and everybody hustle, grind. No, slow down. Slow this down. Raise your vibrations. You got to raise your vibrations. One thing that I like to do a lot of the times, if you follow me on my social media, I love being in my house and I love listening to music, good feel good music that put me in a good mood. Like, you know what I mean? Like clapping my hands, stomping my feet, moving my body. You know what I mean? Moving the stress up out of my body. You know, because a lot of times, yes, I still get, you know, a little overstimulated because shit, I run a business and, you know, some things may not work out and I have to turn around and give people their money back, and I don't like giving nobody their money back, okay? Or, you know, some things just not going the way it's supposed to be going, or I'm not making as much money as I needed to make that day, or it's always something, right? But I know before I put my head to that pillow to let my body rest, I make sure I'm in a good mood. I don't never go to sleep angry. No, I'm not going to sleep mad for what? I'm trying to wake up in the morning. What the fuck I'm going to sleep mad for? I'm happy that I'm still able to breathe. I'm happy that I'm in good health. I'm happy that I'm able to walk around. I'm happy I'm not on insulin. And you know what I mean? I'm happy I don't have high blood pressure. I'm happy that I get to go out beside my door and get whatever it is that I want to get. I'm happy that I'm able to go sit down and have a nice little lunch or brunch whenever I feel like it. I am happy that I'm able to pay my light bill. I am happy. Woo, child, yes. Oh, yes. I am happy. I'm happy. I got to be that way. Because at the end of the day, man, it's just really you. When we die and we go in that casket, we by ourselves. It's just us. And so I told myself I would never go to bed angry, sad, mad, or whatever. You know what I do? I take me a nice hot bath. Ooh, I cut the lights off. I light my candles. Oh, I probably put a little sprinkle of this, a little of that in my tub, and I just sit there and I just relax and I close my eyes and I just be so thankful. You know what I mean? I get to talking to God and just asking God to continue to guide me. You know what I mean? Just guide me, relax me, make sure my nervous system is where it's supposed to be. You know, I don't want to ever be stressed about anything. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be stressed about anything. When I do my one-on-one calls with the ladies, you know what's the main thing that stresses them out? Take a guess. Take a guess, girl. Take a guess. What's the stressing a lot of us out. Relationships. Relationships with our family, our friends, and our lovers. And even a job. You know what I mean? Even our jobs. Our jobs will stress you the hell out too, okay? But the three main things that I hear a lot of women talk about is the family. Oh, I'm taking care of the family. I'm trying to make sure the family good. What about you? What about you? Oh, the family drama and the family chaos. What about you? What about you? My family has so much drama and chaos. Ask me, do I know what's going on? Nope. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't care. Call me if somebody in the hospital. Some serious shit. Let me know then what's going on. I don't care about the drama. I'm not in tune to none of that. I don't care. I got enough shit going on in my day-to-day life. I don't care. When it comes to friends, you know how I feel about that. I keep a small circle. I got about 2 friends, honey. And they holding on by a thread. But I keep my circle small. And so we don't, when I get on the phone with them and they going through something or they need to vent, I'll let you vent. But I'm only gonna let you vent for just a little while, bitch. We gotta change the subject. We gotta get on some happy shit, okay? We gotta talk about some happy shit now. Cause I don't dump my trauma and my drama on the other people. I don't do that. You know what I mean? I handle that privately. That's what I do. And when it comes to lovers, woo, child, good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. I can make a whole video on that. When it comes to lovers, I don't even deal with it. That's why I was single for 10 years. That's exactly why. Because I wasn't in the space for that. I'm quick to get rid of somebody. Like, even with me dating now. I went out on a few little dates with guys and stuff like that. But the moment I get a, block. You're not about to stress me out. Okay? You're not about to have my, you just not about to do it to me. I got chills on my neck thinking about a nigga stressing me out. Boy, fuck you. I am not going. Because it took me so long to get this right. You understand what I'm saying? It took so long for me to get my peace. And I love that for me. I love that peace that I have within me. And I'm not willing to give that up for nobody. No. I will cut you off and never speak to you again. Act like I never met you. Okay? For my peace. Because that's important to me. Because the peace is connected to my mental health. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. You're not about to fuck with my mental. The moment my mind started racing, I got the second guess and third. Oh, shit, no. Oh, anxiety coming and, woo, child. Here come my immune system getting weak, and now here come I'm getting sick and catching colds and shit. Oh, hell no. You got to go. And have you ever just looked at somebody and they just didn't seem as confident as they speak or look? That's because confidence isn't a look. It is a feel. You gotta feel that shit. And when you think about being more confident in who you are, confidence is nothing without your mental health. It starts with the mental. Confidence does. Okay. So when we think about when we think about being confident, confidence isn't a look, it's a feel. You gotta be able to feel that shit. Have you ever just looked at somebody and you're like, they just don't seem as confident as they look or they talk? That's because it's a feel. It's not a look. Confidence starts with your mental. You got to take care of your mental health out there, y'all. And I can't stress that enough. We're gonna get into it. Oh, yes, we're gonna get into it. Oh, I want my girls, I want y'all to be mentally, I want y'all to be free. Free yourself. Free yourself from them burdens. Free yourself from being overworked. Free yourself. It's okay. Relax. Rest. Let the body rest, because that's the only way the body can heal itself. Especially when it comes to your mental health. That's all I got to say about that.